The politically biased BBC's meltdown over the existence of GB News continues as they now try to replicate shows that we are seeing on GB News. I love when the old legacy mainstream media realize that their time is up unless they make some changes. Problem is, they are such dinosaurs that any changes they make comes across as a bit of a gimmicky move. So GB News have come in with their very kind of open and transparent kind of opinion when it comes to their shows. You know where presenters stand, and you know where, of course, then they get guests from the other side to make sure that Ofcom regulation obviously is followed, and it's fine. The BBC pretend, because of their charter, not just Ofcom, to be impartial. And then at times we see sometimes subtle bias, sometimes very obvious bias. So now they're trying to make changes. Funny thing is, they're introducing this panel discussion program. Interesting. And it's going to start this week, tonight apparently, named Context. Since I think yesterday they decided to do this. And it's 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Thursday. And this is the same time as Dan Wootton's show on GB News, which is exactly the same program in terms of the format of the show. And we have a reaction from Dan Wootton actually on Twitter, who responded to this tweet, to this news story, saying that BBC launching a panel discussion show with guests across the political spectrum. Now this is funny. I love the sarcasm because, I'm doing the sarcasm on behalf of Dan Wootton. Because look at the guests, for example. You got Ed Vaizey, Sarah Vine, and Pippa. Brilliant. So yeah, technically you could say, the whole spectrum is now going to be respected. Technically, yeah. But it's the same guests that they've been getting over and over again for the past few decades. It's the same faces, same names. Just get some new faces. I'm not saying it to invite me. I am not going to go on that show. Unless they pay me a lot of money, I might consider. But no, it's just you need to evolve. You can't just do gimmicky changes and then suddenly you're going to steal GB News' viewers. Not going to happen. The people used to watch or still watch BBC News for a certain reason. Your breaking news or whatever, 6 o'clock news sometimes. Not going to work. Now, this is at 9 p.m. Monday to Thursday. Dan says, what on earth prompted them to do that after years of biased news at that time of night? Literally the same time as his show. Don't believe anyone who tells you that GB News hasn't already changed the game. But do you like it or not, Dan Wootton is spot on here. Because BBC's bias, I have no problem with press or media outlets be biased. As long as you're open about your bias. Left-leaning, right-leaning, whatever leaning you want to have. Just be open. Just like newspapers. You know what you're going to get from Daily Mail and Daily Mirror on the other side. But of course, we have Ofcom, which is quite difficult. But you can still be transparent. That if you're going to have an opinion-based show or not. Don't do this. When the BBC got caught repeatedly and on a regular basis. This was like latest I remember with Hassan Akkad, who was sold to us as just a random nice or individual who was a political refugee. But then we realized he was a Labour member, he's an anti-Tory campaigner, he's an activist. They didn't clarify when he was on BBC and they were forced to apologise. Not surprised. Of course you have to apologise. There's a reason that when opinion polls come in, like the latest one we have, is that basically 64% of the public believe that the BBC is biased, politically biased. As I said, there's no issue with bias. The issue that people have is with the BBC, because the BBC claims to be impartial, not just because of Ofcom, but because of their charter. Now, that is why people are not happy or don't trust the BBC. If the BBC were open about their opinions and then reporting, then people will be like, okay, fine. I'm going to choose to watch the BBC, or I'm going to choose not to watch the BBC, but I respect the fact that they are open about their leanings. This is why the BBC is going down. This is also why they are dinosaurs. Like this gimmicky show, Context, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it a chance. Not give it a chance. I'm just gonna analyze it. I'm gonna give you my view after watching it later tonight, and I'm gonna see what sort of flaws we're gonna find, and if we could, maybe we could praise them. Maybe they're gonna have a nice chair or a nice table. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we're gonna have a union flag. You don't know. But no, I have no faith in the BBC at this point. Well, we're going to remain the alternative outlet as opposed to, of course, the mainstream media that we have. So Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell next to it so you get notified when I release my regular videos. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tousi and we are the media.